Hey, welcome to the Richard Sherman podcast brought to you by The Volume. I appreciate you joining us. Make sure you like and subscribe to our videos. We'll love to see you every week. Welcome back to the Richard Sherman podcast. We got my guy, Mitch Eisenstein. Mitchell, is Tom done?
That's a question for you, Rich. He certainly looked done last night. That game got away from him early, and they never got back within even remotely close chance of winning it, Rich. First off, we saw the Dallas Cowboys that are competitive Dallas Cowboys, ones that could make some serious noise in this playoffs. Your thoughts on this game, and then we'll move on to Tom Brady after that.
Well, they played a great game. You got to give Dak a ton of credit. I mean, he played a flawless game, took what the defense gave him, didn't force anything, didn't have any obvious mistakes. He ran the ball when he needed to. He controlled the game from the outset. I think he played one of the best games I think I've ever seen him play. Obviously, in the playoffs, it makes it even bigger. But I think, man, there's not enough superlatives to give him the credit that he deserves. He played a really good game. Their defense played a really good game. They held Tom Brady in check, huge interception in the first half when the game was still close and Tampa was in scoring range. Tom hadn't thrown a red zone interception since 2019. He was playing for the Patriots, and they got him. It was bad pass. I'm not sure what he was thinking on that play. It looked like he was trying to throw it out and left the ball 15 yards short, and that's going to be a problem. And that seemed to be the case throughout the game. There was a lot of passes where he wasn't touched. Nobody was in front of him. He stepped in the rhythm and was just off. And you hate to see it. You hate to see a fall from grace, especially the greatest of all time. But everybody, it happens to everybody. So it's no fault. There's not many 45-year-olds playing the game. I think Robbie might be 40 something, but he's a kicker and he's not throwing the ball 66 times in one game, but it's still a solid game for Tom and always a hat tip to Tom for everything he's done in his career. But that might, that might be it, at least for him in Tampa.
Well, if it is it for him, on his career, a major hat tip. He has nothing left to prove. I mean, he is the GOAT. I don't think there's much conversation about that. But Richard, if he does move on, where do you see the fit being outside of Tampa?
That's tough. I think I see him going to Vegas just because McDaniels is there. And he and Josh McDaniels have had a lot of success together and each other very well. Devontae Adams, one of the best receivers in the National Football League, might be outside of Randy Moss, the best receiver he's played with Mike Evans for the last 3 years, but another great receiver they have, Hunter Renfrow, would be his Edelman, his Wes Welker type receiver that can get open and create mismatches, third downs, very consistent. He has a great tight end. Josh Jacobs, if they bring him back, great running back. So there are pieces there that I think can entice him. They don't have the defense right now to get anything done. Max Crosby, they have a great player in him, but I can see him going there, just getting closer to the West Coast, getting in the West Coast time zone for the first time in his career would be nice. I can see him going to the Jets as well, but I just don't see that as a fit with everything they got going on. I think they will be looking for more of a long-term play.
Well, that's just it. I mean, really, how much of an upgrade would he be over the likes of a Derek Carr if he did go to Vegas? I mean, do you view that with the way he played this season as an upgrade over Carr?
Well, I just think the combination of him and Josh McDaniel has won a lot of football games. They've won a lot of football games together. And I think that will come into his mind, how well they've worked together in the past. I mean, over a decade, they won, 6 Super Bowls, 5 Super Bowls, whatever it is. And I think, he'll feel good about his chances there and going forward. But it hurt to leave Tampa. But, you're going to leave Tampa and go to Vegas. I mean, worst things have happened.